What if we just went straight into Blender? Hello, Butts. I'm sorry, Fizz. I sort of saw you were ending, but I didn't want to like say anything. Hi, Meow. Hi, Trinity. Have I changed anything since last stream? Oh. No. No, I changed, what did I fix? Not much. I did the food eating sounds. I made them a bit better. I'm not adding ass. This is the BARA rat that we were working on. I probably could have done so much of this retop better, but I kind of just want to finish it now. It's gotten to that point. Yes, we'll continue these loops all the way around. So you have what? 7. Let's make that 8. Then we got how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to make another loop here. So much booty. Correct. Need another one there. No, your sculpture was good. I liked it. It wasn't bad. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That looks fucked. We need way more polygons here. Yeah, I saw you struggling with those eyes, Fizz. Wasn't entirely sure what you were trying to do. Probably afford to put some polygons here. Yeah, I guess so. Did it the wrong way. You don't know what you're trying to do. Yeah, that's fair. It's fun to experiment though. Just like figure things out. I learned a lot doing that. Just like messing with stuff. Maybe this is too many polygons for the back. I've done this really unevenly. Because he doesn't have many up here. He's got heaps here. I didn't really need to do that many. Anyway, how are you guys all doing today? Figured I'd do a little stream. This is my like daytime stream. I'm gonna do one daytime stream a week. Last week we did on Monday. It's Monday again. Thank you for the save reminder. Maybe I should have just left these. Quite the dumpy indeed. Hi, Box Fox. I guess I'll connect some of these. Drop these down. I'm worried this is going to be a lot of retopology again. So I really didn't want to do another retopology stream. Yeah, consistency is the key. If you keep doing stuff, then you'll retain the information. But if you just stop, then you are less likely to. No, I don't have a kilt you can use. You'll have to make one. We're just filling in these. I still haven't done the feet as well, which is kind of, I'm like, I'm not looking forward to it. I'll be honest. Fuck this up? Yes. No. Let's do that. So I like, need more polygons here. I didn't do good loop cuts. So what's again? Yeah, I've seen those things around. They're fine, usually. These loops suck. I fucked up this area. That's what I should have done. Still can't. Just have to redo it. I'd really like a nice loop around the leg here. This polygon is fucking huge. Do I put a try here? We don't need to. Probably add some things here. So there we can loop it. Makes it a little better. We just got to figure out this mess. I have this itch on my back that I cannot. There we go. Still have so much to go. Spend so much time on this one little bit, and then I look at the rest of the model, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's all this other crap I have to do. And these aren't even. At least, so like, I've done the head at least. I cut it off because it kind of lags when you get to a certain amount of polygons. But the head is at least done. Shoulders shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. It's a huge polygon as well. I'm glad you. All this connected. Well, we got ads starting in a moment. This like awkward little spot here. It almost needs like a triangle.
Right.
Right. I should probably just connect these up here. What a mess. What's this, 6? What's this, 7? How did I get?
Right.
Right. Rat. Rat. Yeah, the rats. Celebrating yet another birthday bash. Hi Nichika, how you doing? I'm doing alright. Just gonna get this little stream in for 2.5 more hours. And then I'm going out and getting coffee. Hi Radium. and we're doing this stupid rat retopology, every time I'm like, oh yeah, we'll get this done real quick, and then, oh god. What do we got left? We got like this patch, and then the whole fucking feet. Hi Toretto. Whole last feet moment. Yeah. Who's making the Garth emotes? It's not all you, Radium, right?
Rap.
That one's you. Didn't Kusa... Who did the one... Who did Kofu's one? Kofu has a Garth. There's so many. Trying to think of how I want to... Yeah, I've seen a few around. And I was like, I'm sure Radium's not the only one doing these. What do we got here? We got a 3, a 2, and a 1. This sucks. Sorry if I just blew into the mic, actually. Shouldn't have, but it might have. Just filling in the holes. Like a regular weekend. Yeah, Radium does that. He pretends to be sweet and innocent, but he's really not. Yeah, maybe he doesn't even try to be sweet and innocent. You're not innocent. I've seen you liking my posts. How do you get VIP? I don't know, I just put them out to people. Good scan. He's sitting down. My lip is so thick. Yeah, no, we were talking about that like last stream or something. Someone was bringing that up. I'm gonna put a try here because I'm sick of it. Topology is a mess. Thank you for the follow and Abyssian. Untouched by sin. Okay. Just touched by other things. Yeah, that's why, because of that try around the front. It's like, why is this not matching up? It's because we made a try here earlier. And now it's not a try, but it's a very funny looking quad. Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. No one's gonna look at that mess. Oh, it sucks. Or whatever. It's our first time. And they got this nightmare to fix. Yeah, see, so the problem with this retopper at the moment, will I fix it? I don't know. I put a lot of polygons on his shoulder there. And I probably should have spread them out. This neck's probably fine to have this many. It's not so much on his back, that's fine. Back's usually straight. Lots in his hands, that's good. Lots around this area, which is good for deforming. God, I don't want to do these feet. But there's no time like the present. It's way too low poly. Let's do 8. Any foot enjoyers? Not me.
Rat.
Rat grippers. Indeed. They're so weird. Good luck with the feet, thank you. Wait, did I make this 9? Gross.
Rat.
Yeah, they're weird. I was like, I may as well go all the way and make them accurate. Thank you for the follow, Glaive King. But like, obviously, you don't want to put too many polygons in the feet because no one's really gonna look at them unless they're into feet. That is. Development company. Oh no. Oh no, my charger wasn't on. I thought the charger was on. Apparently not. Uh, I might have to turn the phone off for a little while and let it charge. I wish I had like a power, like a fast charger of some sort. This is when I should have the webcam plugged in. So I can switch to webcam tracking. Wait, what's the new throwing item? The power. Yeah, we talked about it before. I was like trying to find a good one or something, because if I could get one that has a cooling thing as well, that would be helpful. The problem with this iPhone though is because it's like a triple third-hand iPhone X. The charging port in the bottom doesn't work. I have to use a wireless charger, which like destroys the phone's battery and makes it really hot. Although I guess it probably gets hot when it charges anyway. So I have this like magnetic one that sticks to the back of the phone whilst it's in, like at the moment it's in a little tripod looking at me on my desk. I think wireless chargers destroy, well, the old batteries, the old phones, they like destroy the batteries. I don't know. It's just what I was told. MagSafe charger? I don't know. I don't have a fairly new phone, if that isn't obvious. I guess I need to do some sort of... It's like too many polygons. What the fuck did I do here? Yeah. Well, yeah, my phone is a Samsung S7, which is old. These really basic nails. It's too basic. relaxing the mouse feet. Are you okay, Boxbox? It's like, oh, I won't put many polygons in, then I put more polygons in. It's not enough stimulation. I'm sorry. How many loops did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's why it's so small. Weird. What's up, Peerless? Not much. How you doing? Do these better.
Rat.
Right. Yeah, this is the rat. We're retopologizing the rat. So I'll just do a triangle thing. It's fine. I wonder how many polygons this whole thing is. It's not too many. It's like 2k. I could probably afford to add more if I need to in other areas. Is my chat talking to me? I guess so. I don't know, you're in the chat, aren't you? Are you talking to me? You hear it speaking to me. Oh, what, like text to speech? Oh, okay. No, they're not saying a lot at the moment. Okay, that's the pose sort of done, and we connect it all up, which I guess is the hard part. Thank you for the follow, Crescent Macarena. It's a fun name. Thank you for the save reminder. Thank you for redeeming everything, touching me, scanning me. We're working on rat feet at the moment, unfortunately. Thank you for the follow, red one. Bring this loop down a bit. Oh, why did that fuck? I hate feet. I hate working on them, they're such weird shapes. I'm also gonna cut off this. So I can just do the feet without it lagging as much. Ad's starting soon, guys. See you on the other side. Thank you for the latex. What are these? 7. 6 there. You take that one off. Thank you for the follow, Nicolino 3D. I'm guessing you're a 3D enjoyer. These patches. This is really uneven. Oops. What is a Wolke? What would 4D be, Radium? Tell me. Haptic feedback? Yeah, you did enjoy that. Come visit Australia and I can give you some 4D experience. Yeah, 4D latex walk experience. Well, obviously I'm not as buff as the model. Yeah, I know there are. They're bodybuilders, and I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have that much time. No, I'm not. You're a real deer. Real deer on the internet. Real deer alert. Did you know that deer are pests here? Radium? I think they need to be culled. I think you're allowed to go and just, well, hunting. I don't think hunting is legal here unless you have a permit. High school days. For eradication. There's not supposed to be any wild deer here. But there are. Thank you for the follow, John the Medic. I've seen you around before. If I detail this little thing, I guess I could do a loop. Oh yeah, I should actually save. Thank you. I'm good, thank you. How are you, John? Hi, cats. Probably do that. Low poly feet. Smooth the fuck out of them. Poor Radium just trying to survive. Everyone talking about killing deer. Oh, did you go to Aurora, John? I thought you were Australian or something, so. Oh, yeah, you lobby conned. That's funny. I'd probably do that if there was a con in this state. Though to be honest, I'd probably get a ticket to it, and that would be my like one convention for the year. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know what I'm doing with this topology anymore. I'm just kind of like making something. Like what is this? Is this 2? Yeah. Yeah. I think like every con here sells out. When I say here, I mean like Australia. Welcome back, Nature Guy. Thank you for the follow. What is that? Lol. What kind of name is that? Did you get a photo this year, John? Yeah, the topology. So usually there's supposed to be like some flow to the topology, like loops around stuff. And you can sort of see it with the top, where I was still sort of paying attention. But then the bottom of his foot is like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? It's me giving up. Because I just want to be done with it. Maybe I should just do this. Maybe I should just, where is it? I can topo these nuts. I've done that before for my model. Like this is really uneven. See here is like there's 2 polygons here, but then on this side there's like 6. So I don't know what happened, but it's a mess. Basically we need to condense this down into like, this can be 1 there. Then what do we got? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever that is, which I'll just condense down. Where's patches? Grant. Oh, hi Grant. Aren't you at work? Or you work from home some days, I think. You are at work. Yeah, that's it. So these all go into each other. Did that just end up? Wow, they just ended up the perfect amount. Look at that. How nice. And then I'm just going to relax the hell out of the bottom of the foot. Oh yeah, that's done. We'll join that up with the rest of your body. That's the head. What do I have left on here is the question. So here's how it's looking. We're almost there. What the hell? Oh, that's the hole. So I gotta fix that one hole. There you go. That's the hole. Yeah. Do you guys not have holes in your thighs? This is a sharp. This looks messy here. Yeah. Hey, Rose relaxes. Yeah, there's nothing important, Grant. We're retopologizing today, which isn't too exciting. It's almost done though. Yeah, so that's Retopo flow. It makes retopology in Blender like so much faster. It does cost $80 these days though. I feel like I bought it for like 50 though back in the day. Maybe it was on sale or something. God, let's just get this thigh hole done. That's a good one. Radio. The only retopology joke is what someone said is that when like a 3D artist, do they apologize or do they retopologize or something? Which I think was okay. And the other thing, that's a good one, Grant. The other thing I need to do is he only has one ear. Remember, we took a big chunk out of his ear. So this topology at the moment is symmetrical, and I need to make it asymmetrical after I do this bloody thigh hole. When you got a thigh gap, but it's like, this is the thigh gap. Just trying to think of how I would go about it, because it's an odd number of, like I could just chuck in a try and call it a day, but it's probably a better way to do this. So it doesn't help that this polygon here is massive. So like this polygon is what's stopping us at the moment. Because we have a 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. I guess that's a 2, 2 and a 1. We want it to be 1, 1, 2, 2. So with retopology, scroll days, like you want everything to be a quad because quads subdivide evenly. So like a square, you can make 4 squares from the square. If you have a try, which is 3 points, like here, like if I made a try, I guess, it divides into 3 tries in a weird way. But when I'm counting out, it's because I have, see, 2 edges here, 2 edges here, then I have like 2 edges here, and 1 edge here. So if I had 1 edge here, like this, and 1 here, it's really easy to do 2s into 1s. So if you did this, and you did this, and then this, then you have this corner, which is it's a 2 by 2 into a 1 by 1. But the problem is I have a 2 by 2 into a 1 by 2, which doesn't go nicely into each other. So I have to get rid of a poly somewhere, or turn one of these into more polys, or less polys. Like I could turn this, I could remove this. No, I couldn't. That looks awful. But now see, this is fine, except this thing's, wait, no, it's a try. Ignore that. It's because, so usually you want to be working with even numbers. So this loop here should be, okay, it won't tell me. Can I get a count on this? Hello? Oh, there, 16. So this is 16. But I'm just really bad at keeping track. So somewhere I must have put in like 3 or something. Like maybe it's here. Because see, this 2 goes into this 3 here. 2 of them go there. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, it's a lot of, I don't know. It's a pain. Because you always end up with these random little spaces that you need to fill. A Wolke, which is what? What is Winterpaws thing? You mean the A9 base, or? I don't know Winterpaw very much. Because, to be honest, I don't play a lot of VR chat. No, I don't want to do the average, like, common species and stuff. That's for other people to do. This also isn't very good here. This 1 point. Because it has usually you want like 4 lines coming of it. This says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6 pointed star. So I should clean that up as well. I wonder if that's causing me issues. So we're going to clean that up. Yeah, the customizable ones. No, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about doing that, but then you end up spending so long on one avatar, and so you're like, oh, well, what do I want to do? You know, you do one canine base, one not fat, not muscular type thing, because you want to appeal to as many people as possible, because it takes a lot of time to make such a like highly customizable avatar. So then you make something really generic. And that's what almost every other VR chat maker does. Not to like that's the smart thing to do, to be honest. Make something that appeals to a lot of people. Yep, everyone buys it because they can all use it, that's true. That's why it's the smart thing to do. That's not what we're doing though. I just wanted to make a lot of quick ones on stream. They all look different, but they all look the same at the same time, that's the problem. You can tell when someone's using a canine base. And what about the people with like rat avatars? They have to use the canine base. There's no rat base.
Rat.
Yeah, exactly. What about the people that want to be really beefy, or the people that want to be a rat that has like actual rat feet? There's no rat avatars. There's no beefy avatars. Things like that. I mean, there are beefy avatars, but there's not that many. Or beefy squirrels. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get squirrel. Squirrel was not one of the options, but it's on my list of species. I made a big list that people told me. Like, that's how I populated this list, is species that people told me there's not enough on VR chat. So there's like no wolves on this list. Or foxes or stuff, because there's lots of them. I'm not doing a yodel. Got you curious about the list? I think I can go have a quick look, but I think I'll just exit out of this because I save in retopo mode, but I think it like saves it in a weird spot, whereas a different like version. Let's have a look at this list. How many squirrels were there on the list? I think there was like two. Two people suggested. So our first poll was out of elephant, alpaca, rat, and pig, and rat won. I'm sure I had squirrel. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I'll put squirrel on here. One for squirrel. Oh no, I did put squirrel on here. Squirrel had 2 votes. I just couldn't read it. So now squirrel gets 3. Yeah, no, I should have done elephant. Elephant won one of the polls as well, so elephant was 1. But rat was 2, so it was almost elephant. That's one way to do it, BoxFox. You can also just like make spheres. I know some people make spheres and use them as like the paw heads. Oh, we're so close. Fuck this leg. So this needs to go into this loop here, I think. Because that should be, yeah, there you go, that's that loop. So we got this weird try thing, which we can fix somehow. A day of your modeling time. I try to get $100 a day. And I don't usually. Should I just put a try? I'm just gonna put a try. We spent so long on this. Okay, last thing to do. Let's apply that across that. Because we have a hole in this ear. Well, 6 hours would be most of the day, I guess. $100 in Australian isn't really that much. Yeah, but I have lots of work to do, so I don't like just doing random odd jobs. Alright, so we gotta fix this ear. That's what this sort of is though, BoxFox. Like, streaming is to break up my usual workflow. And then, like, if I want to do random, I mean, I guess I don't get paid for it, but I like working on stream stuff. Delicious rat ear. Select the polygons, please. That's not the, yeah, it's not the fact that I can stream it, it's just doing stuff on stream. Because I have lots of people, like, that want me to do random stuff. But I just don't want to do really, like, generic tasks, I guess. Yeah, kinda. Except I do stuff for certain people on stream anyway. How do I want to do this, is the question. So obviously this should just be... Can you do the thug shaker? What? Oh, thank you for the follow, Ashakat. What if I should put another loop cut here? Thank you, Hero. Yeah, squares are just like, because they can divide more evenly, so like a square goes into 4 squares. So in a moment when we take this back into ZBrush, we're going to subdivide it. And basically, the other thing that's easier to work with is loops. So like, oh god. So that's a mess, because I didn't end it properly. But like, some of these other ones, like there's a few around the eye. And a few around the mouth. So it's like, if we needed more polygons here, we could just add a loop like that. Maybe we do need more polygons here. We'll add another one. What Probably should put more in this nose as well. But if I do like one little triangle here, it's not the end of the world. That's the other thing, is a lot of people get really paranoid about doing no tries, but sometimes you just gotta put like one. Save yourself the hassle. I think there should be a cut here. I'll put 2 in. This stream, I was like, I can't believe it's been 2 hours already. This is so depressing. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get into the high poly sculpt, maybe even do a little bit texturing, but no. We haven't done any of that yet. This also needs 2 cuts. This is why, so I did a little bit, like I did some of the head off stream. I was like, considering doing the rest of the body. Because it's not particularly like new content, I guess. So we are almost done. I guess I could always add more polygons later as well, actually. I really had to. Hi, Kofu. Have a good sleep, Fizz. Hi, Kofu. We're back on the Retopology hell train. I'm really fucking it up. We're so close to being done. I'm like mentally checked out already. So there's some polys, there's some tries. It's good enough. Oh god. Oh fuck. I I forgot to apply the mirror, and so all that work on the ear we just did, I almost lost it. Apply this. Alright, there we go. Finally done with this rat body. We can finally go back. Oh, body. We can finally go back to ZBrush. Hooray. I'm gonna like force run and ad break whilst I fix my tracking because it's a bit slow. So sorry if you're not a sub. Add whilst I fix this. Okay. Well, at least this pushes back the next set of ads as well. Welcome back. The tracking's not back yet. At least I can do that manually and push back the next set of ads. Wait for the iPhone to fire up again. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally, we can do some sculpting again. Yay, the fun part, yay. How you doing, Kofu? You excited to retopologize Borzoi 2.0? Not excited for that. I can show you how I do them quick if you want. You probably can do it yourself or whatever, but I can show you how I would speed them up. Might do it on the next character we do as well. So here's our like high poly sculpt. Then we'll add a sphere, turn this sphere into our low poly one. Here it is, low poly. Yeah, like, yeah, maybe you want to do it with the Volpera, but like, the way you can sort of get Z remesher to do a lot of work for you, like you can get it to be quite nice. Like, it's not perfect, that's the problem. But the way I usually do it is I would like Z remesh a lot of the body and redo probably the hands and the face. Because a lot of this body is like, well, I fucked up. I should have done the knees better, but whatever. We'll see how this goes. Oh, there's a hole! Okay, we're not done. Oh, I'm in ZBrush as well, and I haven't changed it over. So apparently there's a hole somewhere here. There it is. Hi, Range Pup. And thank you for the follow. I know I've seen you around. Though, I don't think I've seen you around on Twitch. I think. I've seen you around in other places. Alright, where's ZBrush? Is there still a hole? Excuse me? This one. I thought I... Where's this? Oh, and it's probably on the other side as well. There we go. Yeah, usually the holes have names, at least. Okay, finally fixed it up. We finally filled the hole. There we go. So now we reproject our details. Yeah. Alright, he's looking good. And I'll just do a little clay polish. Holes filled. Clay polish this. And now we can high poly sculpt, because you probably can't see it, but there's a lot of polygons here. You can actually just see them. But that's because we haven't subdivided one more time. So now we can go like really fine detailed. High poly, let's go. Need his eyes. So now we do like a nice little refined sculpt. So we're just gonna sort of like add depth to these wrinkles and stuff. And having it low poly as well means we can, if we wanted to, make big body changes like this. And then we can go back up and it's still got all the high poly detail. But we're just gonna like refine some crevices here and there. The scans were really good when we were like zoomed right into my face. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna show people. I forgot about this. We're gonna get really zoomed in. So you know how VTubers have that stupid eye wobble thing when they blink? We did the stupid pupil wobble. The most unnecessary detail. Because we were experimenting. We also did, where is it? I have like idle animations now, but I need to fix them up because they weren't very good. It's what we did last stream when people, whenever it was. Oh, thank you. Oh, it wasn't enough. I'm sorry. Thank you for the bits, but if you want to grow me, you gotta do a little bit more. But yeah, so I got a little idle animation. But it doesn't look great because I'm supposed to have this other hand on my hip kind of thing. But the interesting part about this animation was that I made it in Blender and was able to get it over into Vignon. So, and the other stupid one was this one. Just ignore the hand. But yeah, you get the idea. What that test one is for. Ignore the hand. The eye wobble's so funny though. There was a muscle gain boxer. Sorry, I was zoomed in so you didn't get to see them jiggle. You can watch my eyes jiggle instead. Anyway, that was just a fun thing we did last stream. Because we have the power to do that with Vignon. If you just do 20, that's the lowest amount you can do. 22 kind of doesn't do anything because it's divided by 20s. 21 is the lowest amount of belly. Thank you. It's really fun to work on little stupid little things like that though, like the eye. So that does one big one that's like worth 10 times the amount of the little meats. Otherwise you would have to sit here and watch it do like 10 little meats. But if you want, you can like always split up your bits into 180 or whatever it is. It's infinite, essentially. It's infinite and it's uncapped. So you can keep growing me for as many bits as you like. Having said that, I don't recommend people dump like $100 into making me big. But you could, I just don't think you should. Because I think there's better uses for your bits. It will be interesting though. So the plan is to do some sort of a like, not like a subathon, but just like a celebration stream for hitting 1k, which is why that's the goal. I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream. I'm not gonna do 24 hours or whatever people usually do. Maybe 18 hours. Maybe we could push it to 18. But since it's not capped, I'm curious, like, just the passive amount of bits over such a long stream. Yeah, it does misshapen when you get to a certain amount, which I need to fix, but it takes a while to get there. Yeah, it takes a while. So like, for me, the thing is I have to play with the values to find like how much is someone unlikely to do but possible, and it's set sort of around that. So it starts to misshape, and if you do like $50 worth of bits, because I don't expect that, but it has already happened once. And we ended the stream not soon after, but we were ending anyway. It's just funny because I couldn't really face the camera. I can't do it by weight. It could be, you could say it's like 1 kilo. It's just 1 point. 20 bits is 1 point. But it's like an unspecified amount of unit. I'm wondering if we should like put scars on him and stuff. Like obviously he's missing he's kind of missing an ear here. Although I could do scars as the texture. Oh, yeah, 500 removes my shirt as well. I thank you for the follow, Elio Ying. Oh, and thank you, GBA64. Big bellies and 3D. That's our main thing. Though I tend to like to do a good variety of body types. I just figured we'd start out with like a beefy boy, because that's how I started out 3D modeling all those years ago. Yeah, that's fair. It's supposed to be a community effort. It's kind of like one of those things where I imagine people should save their bits until they see like a couple other people getting into it, and then you can pile it on and get pretty big pretty quickly. Because that's sort of what's happened before. It all adds up. Yeah, but I'd have to... I feel like having channel points kind of devalues it. I wanted to make it special. Unless like there was a expensive channel points one which just flipped them. I know you can make it a very high amount. Probably need some more channel point stuff. The other problem is also that if people have channel points, they can save them up a lot easier. And so when someone starts redeeming the channel points, everyone will. And I'll get very large very quickly and won't be able to stream. My hands are so good, thank you. Did you enjoy the hand brush? These hands are just Wolke's hands. Reused. Although I don't know why I didn't do a claw here. I was going to say, there could be a high channel point redeem which flips the values. So all the fat points go into muscle and vice versa. Because originally I was thinking about like the fat like metabolizing or not. So it would automatically... How was I going to do it? It was either going to all go into fat and then turn into muscle, or the other way around. But this way I think is nicer because people can pick what they want. Just mask off these hands. It's a bit easier. Yeah, the channel points being temporary, maybe that could work. I'd have to, it would require a lot of tinkering. That's probably a good idea though, I might do that. Would that ruin things? Maybe. If everyone puts them all in. Just writing it down. Maybe it's something that should happen on a hype train. The hard part will be the values. I'll have to store like current weight and then the weight needs to revert back to at the end of a hype train. Yeah, we could do something like that. Because originally the channel points, the bits was sort of just going to be like, oh, that's like just an extra thing, and then we'll have actual things that happen with the bit amounts, but I just haven't come up with any yet. Like the videos or whatever that people usually do. I just need to find some videos that I think are worthwhile putting on the stream. An animation of what? No, there's no animations. It's what I would have done, but people didn't vote for it on Twitter, so it's never gonna happen. That's a shame. I really thought it would be more popular. Because I see people going wild over like TF, muscle growth and stuff. I mean, even on the stream, I guess that is the case. Deadly. Hi, Dorito. I'm not doing anything with the jumpers. The problem with them is it's it's facial like stuff, so there's a lot more potential for it to go wrong because there's so much uh animation happening with the face constantly. I don't know. The public wanted other stuff. There's people out there that do lots of TF animations, so maybe they just go to them or they don't follow me or something. Not my fault. I just do what the public wanted on Twitter. Not sure how like defined I want these to be as well, these muscles. What time is it? Okay. Still got a little bit of time. Maybe we will get to some texturing. So I won't do scars on the base mesh because it's harder for people to get rid of them if they're baked into the textures. So I might do them on, because I want people to be able to customize the textures. I think that's the main thing that can change the model a lot is the textures, which is what most people know how to change as well. And then we might do some hairstyles or something as well to go on him, because people will probably use that. Might do some little fur bits as well. Might do them as part of the bait texture. Because rats have this thing where like their hands are not. Should I do that with this? I might texture that as well. So I could do it with a brush. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it with this brush. Good it is to the feet as well. See, that looks nice. That looks nice. I think. Typography. I thought you were trying AI voices or something before. You just keep switching projects. To be fair, that's what I do. So I don't blame you. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. And we also need it on the ears. So we'll do it on the back. Maybe just find this. I was also going to give him eyebrows, which I guess I'll do now. Probably should have just masked these out, that's the way I usually do it. He just had bushy eyebrows like that. I'll do some fur. His face. Maybe not that one. But did you wake up again? You've been alive the whole time? I don't believe you. I think you fell asleep. So you should do some... Yeah. Yes, Boxer. Can I flex? No, I don't have a flex animation, but that's a good point. I should probably do that. You're not entirely wrong, I suppose. We spent ages on this stupid rat nose a while ago. I've been growing a little bit this stream, but I know you've been asleep for most of it, but stuff did happen. Yeah, it's from this angle, it's like if I turn this way, you can see it more. Or this way, I guess. But yeah, because I'm just in the corner here, you don't see it as much as when I leave the corner and go into my just chatting screen or anything like that. Think of it, follow Quantum Velvet. I have like this one. I guess when I was looking at the reference, the rat nose was pretty. Oh, I forgot we have the rat ref here. But the rat nose was like very. It wasn't rough. It looked like soft, I suppose. Maybe his would be a bit rougher. Need to define. That's the wrong thing. Thank you for the bits again. You've been also mixing it up as well, because some of you did some odd numbered ones as well, which make my belly larger. I feel like the muscle's more noticeable probably just because I'm in this position. You can't see my belly very much anyway. I was meaning to move the cameras up a little bit actually for that reason, so I need to write that down. Yeah, funnily enough, I think the sweater also shows it off a lot. The shirt, almost, you don't see it too much. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Last save, I don't know, before we even started sculpting, so... I want to give him some more complexion. Some more wrinkles. Can you give it the follow now? 22? 24? Wrong number. Never used to do this, but sometimes ZBrush, like, I don't know what I do, like I hit the keys too quickly or something, but it doesn't pick up all of my hotkeys. Which is really annoying. What else do we need to do? I guess we can do the feet. Guess we can make these like whatever refined. See, I did it again. More food, thank you, Boxer. Yeah, so I made the growth, I animated it just because otherwise it looks like not much is happening. You know, you gotta give feedback. So it's almost like a little jiggle jiggle. Weird little rat feet. Oh, we got ads. Ads soon. Butts, did you stream again last night after I went to bed? Like on Pixel or anything? Actually, yeah, you don't have ads, do you? You forgot you did. Okay. Last I saw you were making the butts butt emote. Did you get that? I think you got that finished though. I think he's fairly refined. Maybe I'll add some more fur around the place. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So I was gonna get a nice little like detailing brush. Guess this one. I'm gonna change this. Oops. Change this alpha. We got this one for fur. It's way too strong. Just add some slide fur. Might do it on the lower subdivision. Hints of fur. There's one big butt. It's a muscle butt. Saying it like it's a bad thing as well. This might be too much. I guess I didn't really detail these muscles. I should probably do that. More muscle definition. Even add some like muscles kind of like oddly shaped now. What? What's the idea for? Is it not safe for work or something? I'm checking my DMs. That's something I was probably going to do at the very end as well, but because I know how to set up stuff so that I can add on things, hopefully, without it looking a mess. Oh yeah, that's right, that's what I was doing. Because we want to make, I'm gonna make his hands look more like skin with some detailing. It's not what I want. Hello, Chichan. Something about this area here I don't really like. I'm not sure how well some of this detail actually comes up in the stream anyway, but also the texture baking. Sometimes you gotta really like do some really intense folds and stuff just for it to show up in the bake. What time is it? Got 20 minutes. Maybe we'll leave baking for the next stream. So I got a UV map, but it'll take a little bit because I'm going to do it manually. So I might leave that. We'll just do the rest of this high poly sculpting. The other thing is we can always come back to it, at least with 3D. There's a bit of leeway. You can sort of like sculpt, bake out the textures, then come back to the sculpt to change something if you need to. Face is the main thing anyway. I think the face is looking alright. Maybe need to change this lip. I can have like that thick lip, like my character, I guess. Yeah, I kind of ruined it. Do you remember what the bottom of the mouth looks like? I guess it'll be covered by the tongue anyway. Doesn't really matter. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but thank you for the follow. Is there a way you're supposed to pronounce that name? You're welcome. Nix Hodge. Okay. I was thinking something like that, but then I was like, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Sometimes people just have names like that. Other times they just have really nice, like, simple names. Yeah, the soft touches, don't worry, they'll not come through on the actual sculpt. Oh, the actual texture. But like, if I have his like fur going this way, this probably put some on his chin. It's just too soft, I think, usually. So then I can slide. All the bellies. I know what you're here for. Oh, you saw the belly? Yeah, thank you. You see the rat belly? There's his belly. I wonder if I should put fluff on him. Or do I just leave that up to the... Because I don't... This stuff is hard to get rid of in a texture. Well, not hard, but harder. So if someone wanted like a big soft rat, maybe I shouldn't put it in. Oh, I'm just working one subdivision down that whole time. I'm gonna have to start wrapping up. I got a coffee date with Diz, I think. I should double check. Thank you, Andy. I mean, I was probably going to save in a moment anyway. I like how you're just here to help. Just here to help save reminder. So I could probably go up another subdivision level here. But I'm not sure how much of this detail is going to come through. Wait, why did it go grey? That's probably good enough. I don't think I've really forgotten any parts. And the music died. Thank you, music. Yeah, there's heaps of belly emotes. But, maybe. People really do seem to like them. Like, people collect them. So... just looking at them all, and I'm like, I don't think I know any of these ones. And then you have like a spinning Yoshi in the middle of it. Oh no, there's DA. I see DA's belly. And Skies. I don't know if you heard that, that was like my stomach rumbling. I saw it pick up in the mic. Yeah, I'm satisfied with him at the moment. It's the first time we're doing it on stream as well. So like, I'm expecting to learn a bit from this for the next model and so forth. Maybe these muscles are too defined now, actually. Just smooth them out a bit. Yeah, he's looking alright. Other things I got to do is I actually have his tail here. I need to do that. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do to it because tails are kind of usually just like this shape. But I think what I will do. Actually, I need to get ready and leave. So we'll leave it here. And my phone survived after I put it on charge because I thought it would just die. The battery doesn't move. When it's on charge, it doesn't charge. It just stays whatever it's at. And it was at like 20%, so. Alright, let's end this. Can you see the muscle now? You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? You can sort of see it there. So this is where I would play the idle pose here, like this. So he leans too far back, actually. Hi, Husky. Yeah, this needs to like be the other way around. Hand on the hip on the left. Good morning, Husky. We are ending. That's unfortunate. But yeah, this was my daytime stream. The other streams will be later in the evening, my time, a few hours from now. Who are we gonna raid? Do you guys want chaos? Or art? I'm tempted to raid Joel, but Joel might be too much chaos. I'm gonna peek. We're peeking. Oh yeah, I broke that one. I forgot about that. Yeah, Joel will be live for a little while longer. It's just, I don't know if it's too loud and chaotic for this stream. I do want to raid Joel at some point. I love Joel's setup. It's so good. Thank you for the pets, Evelyn. Thank you for hanging out. Otherwise I can stream Carl or Kuro. I guess Kuro's doing a charity stream, so we'll doing it right at the end to get those extra tits. We'll raid Kuro, because I don't see Kuro live, to be honest, very often. So, I assume he's not ending soon. I've raided Desi a few times, so we'll raid Kuro. Very talented artist from the same state. Not a is Kuro a furry? Not really. Does furry stuff though. I'm not sure if I would call him a furry. But he's like furry adjacent, where he does like furry models for people. Live 2D models. Just an artist. Okay, butts. Just an artist, butts. What do we... What's a good raid message? Butts, can you come up with a raid message for me? You're a mod. Thank you for the scan. It like elongated my muzzle. I know you didn't come up with a raid message this morning. My stream like didn't raid me in with you. It was really awkward, so I had to like go over there manually and be like, "Well, I'm here." Yeah, we'll do that. That's our raid message. How do I spell coup? Is that right? Yeah, I don't want to like put people into Joel's stream without a lot of warning, and we will raid him at some point. No message, no raid message, no problem. And then if you've got one of my emotes, we can do evil. Evil probably suits this. Have I heard of gyro or euro? No, I haven't. Gino, what from? Isn't that from like thingy? JoJo's. I'm not an anime. I'm not an anime stan. This pose looks good from behind. Anyway, we're raiding. I'll be live in like 2 days. Oh god, it crashed. We're going out the door. Bye bye. We'll continue with Rat later. We'll continue with Rat 2 days from now. Have fun. Say hi to Kuro for me, he's a good artist. It's a raid message.